Hi, Jimmy Yin here with Acupuncture Wealth University. Let me ask you a question. Are you happy with the current state of your acupuncture practice? Are you happy with the current state of your life? Are you happy with your life? Are you happy with the income that your practice is providing you? Are you happy with the amount of time that you have to spend with your family and your loved ones? If you answered no to all of those questions above, then let me ask you another question. Would it make a difference if you were able to increase the number of new patients that are coming to your practice, to your acupuncture clinic? Would that help change some of those no answers to a yes, right? Or what about this? Would it make a difference if you were able to learn how to communicate to those new patients so that they understand the value that you are providing them, so that they stay long enough so that you can do your magic and change their lives? Would that make a difference? Would that make a difference? Would that change some of those no's into yeses? What about this? Would it make a difference if you learn how to create systems in your practice so that you could streamline every single process? And regardless of if you have staff or if you don't have staff, if you're a one-person show, it doesn't matter. But if you could streamline your processes, create systems of automation, would that then change all of your answers from a no to a yes? I'm excited to let you know that we are bringing the Acupuncture Wealth University and Sustain Health Academy. We are bringing you the first ever Acupuncture Business Success Bootcamp to Australia this November 22nd through 24th, 3-day bootcamp. And in this bootcamp, we're going to go over what are the strategies that work today on how to get new patients. What's the marketing strategies that can consistently generate those new patients for you. So we're going to go over how to develop a marketing plan out a marketing plan, and so that you can consistently get new patients in the door. And we're going to do that in the boot camp. So I'm going to go over the strategies as worked for me here in the US, and I'm also going to go over some strategies as worked with a client that is in Australia. So these are the things that we know that actually works, and we're going to go dispel the myths of certain ones that everybody's trying to do, what I call shiny new objects. These strategies really don't work, but people throw money at it. We're going to go over those, and we're going to discuss all the details, the pros and cons, and which one's going to be best for you. And also, part of my Acupuncture Wealth system is going over how to communicate. So I'm going to go over how we communicate in our clinic, in part of my system, how to communicate to the patients so that they understand the value that you're providing, so that they are willing to pay for your services and basically stay long enough for you to be able to do your magic. Because we all know, for acupuncture and Chinese medicine, it works great, but we need time. We need time for us to do our magic, to show our patients that we can produce the results and that they're going to get better, right? And so the key is, how do you communicate to the patients so that, number one, they believe you, and number two, they're willing to pay you money, and number three, they're going to stay long enough so that you have enough time to do the magic that Chinese medicine can provide. We're also going to teach you how to create systems of automation, because automation is key. And this is the key, what I say, the key to freedom. If you don't have enough time, if you feel like you don't have enough time for your family and friends, it's because you have a lack of time freedom, right? And so we're going to go over how to automate your practice, how to streamline your practice, how to create systems in your office. Regardless if you have staff or no staff, you can always work more efficient, right? What is that quote about, work smarter, not harder? Well, how you do that is actually to create systems of automation. So you can put things on autopilot and streamline things so that instead of having to work 60 hours a week, you only have to work maybe 40 hours or 30 hours, and you can get the same amount of stuff done when you were spending 60 hours to do, right? So that's the key of building systems. So this November, you don't want to miss this event. This is the first Acupuncture Business Success Bootcamp. Now, it's not a seminar, right? Seminars are different. Seminars, you go and you sit there, you listen to the speaker, you take some notes, and you may or may not implement things. You may think, that works or it doesn't work. That's a whole completely different. And it's not really training. You're just sitting there just taking in information, right? With the boot camp, we're actually going to do hands-on training. You're going to be training during the boot camp. We're going to help you, guide you to help you produce and start structuring your, let's say, your marketing plan for the next couple of months, the next year. We're going to help you start creating systems, an outline of the systems that you're going to start with within your practice, so that you can work more efficiently and be able to spend more time with your friends and family, right? So we're going to do all of this. So I'm going to share with you my Acupuncture Wealth system and how I've used it to build my massively successful clinics, but I'm going to also help you implement that right on the spot. So it's a 3-day boot camp. You want to bring lots of water. You want to bring, your vitamins. You want to make sure you sleep well, because this is going to be a working boot camp. It's not you just sit back, relax, and listen to a couple of things, crack up, laugh at my jokes. That's not what this is about. And so if you're serious about changing your life, changing your practice, increasing your income, increasing the amount of people that you're helping, you don't want to miss this. This is the first ever acupuncture business success boot camp in the world. There hasn't been another one specifically for acupuncture. There's been many success boot camps, but not for acupuncture business specifically. And I'm bringing this from the US to Australia because I want to help the Australian acupuncturists. I want to help y'all be able to elevate the profession in Australia, just like how I'm trying to do it here in the US.